This is Indiana High School Baseball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Brought to you in part by Coca-Cola, Culver Portside Marina, Nepco Crane and Equipment Services, specializing in mobile crane service, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, Ancilla College, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Collins Insurance, Howard's Marathon of Winnemac, and 5 Star. The Coca-Cola pregame show with Mitch Columbi is next.
Five Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5 Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5 Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort. Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. The rivalry is renewed. The North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays Baseball Club hosts their historic county rival in the Knox Redskins. This is Indiana High School Baseball. For the last 57 years, we've experienced sports broadcasting greatness here on WKVI. For that, we tip our hat to Harold Welter and thank him for his dedication and service to local high school sports. Thank you, Harold, for all that you have done for Kankakee Valley Broadcasting. With me today in the clubhouse, we are honored to have special guest sports analyst Paul Dunn. I am Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. And we welcome you to Blue Jay Baseball Field in North Judson, Indiana, 46366. Man, it is a perfect day for baseball as we are set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. As we all get ready for another baseball broadcast, we have talked with North Judson-San Pierre head coach Rabe Frazier and Knox head coach Kevin Hannon on the Saturday Sports Line a couple of times. We have seen the Redskins of Knox this season. As for the Blue Jays of North Judson-San Pierre, this will be our first chance getting to see their ball club. Let's start with what we know, shall we? When we look at the away team in today's rivalry contest, we see head coach Kevin Hannon and his Knox Redskins have faced these Blue Jays twice already this season. They started their 2023 campaign winning 2 of their first 10 games. They lost early on in the year to the Blue Jays 8-6 on April 15th. They did end the month of April on a high note that carried into the beginning of May, where they went on a 6-game winning streak. It started against Triton, winning that one 5-1. Then LaVille twice, 3-2 in Game 1 and 4-2 in Game 2. They faced the Cavs of Culver in a doubleheader where they won both games 10-1, then 9-5. They then faced Winnemac on the road and came away with a big win, 9-3. We were there for that one, where we saw Knox ace Peter Walsmith pitch a complete game, only allowing 3 runs. The Redskins come into today's contest off another tough loss to their heated rival of North Judson-San Pierre last night, 3-0. The Redskins are 8-12 on the year and 7-5 in HNAC conference play. When it comes to hitting, Peter Walsmith leads this team with a .365 batting average. Right behind him is Nolan Short batting a .321. Then Rowan Jordan rounds out the top 3, averaging .264 behind the plate. As a whole, this team is batting a .238 on the year. They have 121 hits, 96 runs, 71 RBIs, and have struck out 137 times. When it comes to pitching, this team has used 9 different arms through the 129 innings pitched. As a team, they have a combined 3.09 ERA, allowing 131 hits, 124 runs, and have struck out their opponents 146 times. With us this afternoon, breaking things down and analyzing things for us, is sports analyst Paul Dunn. How are things in your world today, Paul?
Oh, great. It's a great day for another baseball game here.
Nice little drive from Culver. I assume it must have been a nice drive for you.
Yeah, it was.
Beautiful outside.
Get to have the window down, no air.
Well, you didn't get to see the Knox Redskins last week, but from the rundown I just gave us, your thoughts on the Knox Redskins.
Well, Peter Walsmith is a really good pitcher and apparently a really good batter, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that sticks out right off the bat. And, we saw him pitch over 100 pitches last Thursday in that complete game over Winnemac. And the fact we're going to see him again on the mound today, I think the Blue Jays, they're going to see probably Knox's best pitcher on the mound today. But we turn the page and look at the home team in today's rivalry matchup. Head coach Ray Frazier and his North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, big-time win last night, solidified them as the outright 2023 Hoosier North Athletic Conference champions. These Blue Jays started their 2023 campaign winning 7 of their first 10 games. Midway through the season, they went on a 10-game winning streak before losing to Caston in a doubleheader 7-6 Game 1. Then turned around to beat them in Game 2, 4-2. Since that time, they beat Winnemac 10-9, lost to Pioneer this past Thursday 16-6, turned around on Friday and beat Pioneer 12-5, then on Saturday fell to Frontier 8-6 in their first game of the day, then won against Rensselaer Central 12-11 in extra innings the second game. They beat Knox yesterday 3-0, and that is where we are now for their third matchup of the year, as the Blue Jays are 16-6 on the year and 11-2 in conference play. Leading the team, swinging the bats for the Blue Jays is Quentin Frazier, averaging a .513 at the plate. Right behind him is Aldrich Harper, batting a .458 on the year. Rounding out the top 3 is Caleb Grinder, averaging a .400 at the plate. As a team, these Blue Jays are hitting a .331 batting average on 201 hits, 186 runs, 140 RBIs, and striking out 130 times. For the pitching, the Blue Jays have the Blue Jays have used 11 different arms through the 139.2 innings pitched. They have an ERA rating of 3.31 on the year. They have allowed 128 hits, 114 runs, and have struck out their opponents 151 times. Your thoughts on the 2023 HNAC baseball champs, Paul?
I was about to say that they were able to take care of business and win the Hoosier North Conference title before in this game that, well, it matters for the two teams, but in the grand scheme of things for the conference, it doesn't matter at this point because no one can catch them.
Well, it's bragging rights now.
Yeah,
Today's bragging rights.
This is bragging rights. This is always bragging rights more than anything else.
And for those listening from the Saturday Sports Line this past weekend, we heard Coach Kevin Hannon of the Knox Redskins tell us quite simply, I asked him, I said, what do you tell your boys for a game like this? He said, nothing. I say nothing. You don't have to say anything for this game.
No.
The Knox Redskins and the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays rivalry is renewed as we are expecting a fantastic day of America's pastime here in North Judson, Indiana. As we appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show, refreshing the world, making a difference. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors as the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Hey, thanks, John. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports. We are lucky to say no injuries to report tonight, as that is our Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned as the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brams. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Let's talk with the coaches on the Ancilla College Coaches Corner with Mitch Columbi.
Welcome to the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I have with us head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, Rabe Frazier. Coach, it's good to see you for the first time. You're going up against the Knox Redskins, your county rival. You've seen them twice this season. What have you learned about them?
I learned that they're a very solid ball club. They have a lot of young players, good young players, and well, Coach Kevin does a really good job over there.
What is it that you want to see out on the diamond from your boys tonight?
Well, I just want to see them compete, of course. This is always an event when you play Knox, and we had a big game last night, but I just want them to just come out and compete very hard. You were able to clinch the HNAC last night. Talk about that for a second. What's that mean to you? Yes, it means a lot. It was one of our goals at the beginning of the year, and I'm really proud of these guys, the way they fought. Some games we're down, we lose, but these guys seem to always fight back. They've really amazed me at the heart that they have. Well, now that you've got the conference title in hand, a little bit of bragging rights on the line, a chance to sweep the Redskins, what would that mean to Blue Jay Nation? Oh, that'd mean a lot. You know how that is, Mitch. You never want to lose the Knox, you know what I mean? So we're going to give it everything we got here, but it's going to mean a lot. Heading into the sectionals, what is your message to Blue Jay Nation? Well, it's just we just got to continue to be consistent and play consistent baseball, pitch like we did last night. Caleb Ginder pitched the best game I've seen him pitch. He was outstanding, and so we got to build on that and continue to hit the ball and throw strikes. Coach, appreciate your time. Thank you.
Welcome to Marion University's newest location, Ancilla College of Marion University. Marion's newest campus location in Plymouth is your home for an on-campus college experience. From living in the dorms to being a collegiate student-athlete, Marion University is ranked 3rd most innovative Midwest university by U.S. News & World Report. For more information about our 2- or 4-year degrees, go to www.marion.edu/Ancilla. That's www.marion.edu/Ancilla.
Welcome back to the Marion University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I have with us head coach of the Knox Redskins Baseball Club, Kevin Hannon. Coach, you got to see the Blue Jays last night. What'd you learn and hope to be able to bring tonight?
Well, they shut us out 3-0. Ginder threw a great game. We saw him earlier in the season, and he was good then, and he was better last night. He threw a gem, and we got some hits, but we never were able to put anything together to get on the scoreboard. And my pitchers threw well. 3 runs. You should be able to be in the game, but their guy on the mound just kept us off the scoreboard.
Got your lineup. Saw Walsmith on the mound for you today. Your ace. What are you hoping to see from him?
Oh, I just hope he doesn't get too wrapped up emotionally in the game. Maintain, stay calm, just do his thing.
Anything in particular you're wanting to see from the rest of the fellas out there on the field?
Oh, maybe string some hits together. We talked about, when I was on the show Saturday, we talked about our helmet stickers and how we set a school record for helmets. Well, last night we had 1 helmet sticker. So anytime you play a game and you can award 1 helmet sticker, you know it wasn't a good night for you. So hopefully tonight we can give out more than 1 helmet sticker.
Message to Redskin Nation this evening.
Well, I think they'll see a good ball game. That's what I'll guarantee it. We've been playing good baseball. These guys are conference champs. They've been playing good baseball. So
bragging rights.
Let the kids play.
Coach, appreciate your time.
All right, thank you.
Welcome to Marion University's newest location.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Wanting something more sporty? Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Now it's time for the Keys to the Game, sponsored by the Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School baseball action, what are your keys to the game for the Knox Redskins, Paul?
Well, you want to get Peter Walsmith going on the pitching mound.
Absolutely.
He's a really good pitcher, and you want to see if you can get him a complete game here, I think.
All right, now flip sides. You're the head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays Baseball Club. What do you want to see out of your boys today?
You got to get the bats going. Again, Walsmith it kind of applies to Walsmith here too. You want to try to get him off the mound as soon as you can.
You don't want him to have a complete game.
You don't want him to have a complete game. You don't want him to be able to get his arm going.
Absolutely. As that is your Keys to the Game, sponsored by the Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen. Today's broadcast is also brought to you in part by Marion University's Ancilla College. If you are looking for a place to continue your education, visit marion.edu/Ancilla. Time to sit back, pop open an ice-cold Coke, and chill as the Coca-Cola pregame show continues. Our standard plumbing, heating, and air conditioning starting lineups are next. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Hey folks, Auto Park Fort LaPorte has got some news for you. We now have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in LaPorte County. So if you're in the market, come and check us out because right now is the best time to trade in your current vehicle. Not interested in purchasing a vehicle? That's okay. We'll buy yours even if you don't buy ours. Not currently in the market, but your car needs serviced? Come check out our newly renovated service department and let them take care of all your service needs. And remember, we're not just an auto dealer, we're an auto park.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible healthcare experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
5 Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5 Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5 Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort. Now, the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning starting lineups.
For the Blue Jays of North Judson-San Pierre in the field to start today, we will see Nate Faldinsky in left field, Aldrich Harper in center field, and A.J. Bow in right field. The infield shows Troy Trippenfeldis at third, Caleb Ginder at second, Damian Frazier at first, Quentin Frazier is at shortstop, Trey McGowan behind home plate as the catcher, and Tyler Barnhart gets the call to start on the mound in this one for the Jays. For the Redskins of Knox, their batting order shows right fielder Jaden Strong leading off, then second baseman Rowan Jordan, pitcher Peter Walsmith, and catcher Kane Weber as the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth will be first baseman Nolan Short, then third baseman Logan Taylor, left fielder Rocco Venice at the 7, shortstop Raymond Boyd at the 8 slot, and at the bottom of the lineup we will see center fielder Isaiah Heineman. That is our Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning starting lineup for today, as we will be back to get set for the first pitch. Hey, you're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Wanting something more sporty? Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From Blue Jay Baseball Field in North Judson, Indiana, two historic rivals face off in a battle for Stark County. I am Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, as WKVI will always be here. Hey, don't hesitate to follow us on social media. We are on Facebook at Sports to the Max, on Instagram at WKVI Sports, and on Twitter at KVB Sports for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. You can listen to us on your phone. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. No excuses. We are literally in the palm of your hand. Well, our umpires this afternoon, it looked like are Bob Schellinger and Jay Miller with me in the clubhouse. We are honored to have sports analyst Paul Dunn this evening. And, Paul, you wanted this game out of all the games I'd sent you throughout the season. This was the one you said you definitely wanted to cross off the list. Why is that?
Growing up around this area, even though I didn't go to North Judson or Knox, I went to Winamac a little bit down south. I know how important this game is to both of these two teams. I have a little bit of family that live in both North Judson and Knox, and I don't think in the last few years I don't think I've ever missed a North Judson Knox basketball game in particular.
Wow. Well, so this is a bucket list for you, and you're crossing it off today. It must feel pretty good to be able to do this game then.
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, we had a really good ball game this past Friday. Of course, we were at Tri-Township where the Tigers host the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Got all the way to the bottom of the fourth, and then lightning struck and the rain came. We weren't able to finish that game, but boy, we were talking off the air. That was one of the first games we really felt like we knew what we were doing. It felt really comfortable, and it was a really good broadcast. We're really hoping to continue that here this afternoon for this historic rivalry between the Knox Redskins and the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. We see head coach Kevin Hannon and Ray Frazier of the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. Of course, Kevin Hannon, the head coach of the Knox Redskins. We talked with him this past weekend on the Saturday Sports Line, and we talked with Ray Frazier the week before that. And, the Blue Jays have just been cruising along this season, and now that they're the outright conference champions, and head coach Ray Frazier mentioned to me right after we were done with our pregame interview, he said to me, I don't know the last time that North Judson was able to outright win the conference in baseball. He's having athletic director Mike Sharkozy look into the history books there, but as long as Ray Frazier's been here and knows the baseball program, he said he does not remember a time that the Blue Jays Baseball Club was able to win it outright.
No, I can't think of that either. Now, granted, the Hoosier North Conference is only 8 years old now at this point, and they were independent before that.
Sure.
But to win a conference title outright at 11-2 right now in the conference, and not have to worry about this game when it comes to the conference title is pretty big for them. Because Pioneer was kind of lurking around, because especially after they beat them last week at I don't know where they were at, but they beat them once.
Right. Well, we're standing by and awaiting our national anthem here at Blue Jay Softball Field in beautiful North Judson, Indiana, as we are getting ready for this Stark County rivalry that no one misses.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove our hats, and join us in the playing of our national anthem.
Every morning, join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern. That's 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central. Catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting News Director Anita Gooden, who covers news on WYMR and WKVI. Catch our stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Hey, Kankakee Valley Broadcasting is going to historic Wrigley Field to catch the Chicago Cubs take on the Boston Red Sox Saturday, July 15th. Hop on a chartered bus at KVB headquarters and be chauffeured all the way to the friendly confines. This trip is for individuals 21 and over, so all you parents listening, this is your getaway opportunity. Call 574-772-6241 during regular business hours to save your seat. Well, Paul, it's time.
Yeah, it is. We're going to let the pitcher warm up, and then we'll be underway here.
As we do remind you, today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Nepco Crane and Equipment Services, specializing in mobile crane service. Call Joe Nepp at 1-800-590-2272 for all your residential, commercial, and agricultural crane needs. Today's first pitch is brought to you in part by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack of Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week, given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line. That's the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We are going to see up first for the Knox Redskins, Jaden Strong, the right fielder. And Jaden Strong so far this season has a .214 batting average. This will be his 48th plate appearance of the season. He has 6 runs on the season and 9 hits, 3 RBIs. And we had a chance to see Jaden Strong lead off very well against the Winamac Warriors last Thursday, Paul. He was able to get on base a couple of times, and he's got the wheels, and I think that's why he's the leadoff man.
Yeah, you want your leadoff hitter to be a combination of a good hitter and pretty fast in order to get on base. You're not going to see anything too crazy from a one batter. They just want to get on base.
So on deck is going to be second baseman Rowan Jordan, and then in the hole is the pitcher Peter Walsmith. And boy, he can pitch as well as hit. Yeah. And Peter Walsmith is the real deal for the Knox Redskins. So we'll see what he can do on the mound against the Blue Jays in the bottom of the first. But to start the ball game on the mound for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, we see pitcher Tyler Barnhart. And man, Tyler Barnhart, we had a chance to talk about him with head coach Ray Frazier right before we did the interview there. Tyler Barnhart right now has an ERA rating of 4.16. He's 4-1 on the season. That's an 800 win percentage. So he's quite good as well on the mound for the Blue Jays. As here we go, it's time to put up or shut up in this Stark County battle between the Knox Redskins and the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. Their third outing this season, and the Blue Jays have got the better of the Redskins in 2 of the 3. As we are underway, the first pitch from Tyler Barnhart is low and outside for ball number 1. Got past the catcher. That's Trey McGowan. Of course, we remember Trey McGowan in the fall, one of the premier football players on that big-time Blue Jay team. Next pitch from Barnhart. Looks like a foul tip there for strike 1, evening the count at 1-1 here, Paul.
Yeah, Trey McGowan, very good football player for the Blue Jays. Last ball. Oh, sorry.
No, you're all right. Barnhart kicks and deals. Strong's going to hit right to the shortstop. The shortstop throws over to first. That's Quentin Frazier.
He's safe.
And he is safe. The first baseman couldn't get a glove on it. That was Damian Frazier. So Quentin Frazier over to Damian Frazier, tried to get out number 1, but no. Jaden Strong gets there in time, and the Redskins have a man on with nobody out here in the top of the first. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Paul Dunn. We're so glad you've joined us here on KVB's WKVI for excellent baseball action here in Stark County. A beautiful afternoon. As here's Tyler Barnhart. Throws over to first to check Jaden Strong. And sliding in safe is Strong.
Just trying to make sure that he doesn't get too far of a lead off on him. Because if he can run, then usually they're pretty good at stealing too.
Barnhart takes the sign from his catcher, and he deals the next pitch. It's low, and it gets away from McGowan. Now taking 2 is Jaden Strong. McGowan tried to throw it to 2, but not in time, and Strong is in scoring position for the Knox Redskins here. We talked with Kevin Hannon. He's all about getting those stickers, those helmet stickers. Mm-hmm. You get a hit, you get a sticker. Yesterday he said they weren't able to get very many stickers. Today they want to do that.
Sound like one hit?
Yep. Next offering bunt shown from Rowan Jordan.
1-1's our count.
As 1-1's the count here for Tyler Barnhart. Checks the runner at 2.
That's Rowan Jordan that's batting right now.
Yeah, Rowan Jordan. Strong's on 2. Here's the pitch from Barnhart.
It actually looks like that's number 5 out there for the Redskins.
I think they got the numbers wrong, but I believe it's still Rowan Jordan, or Logan Taylor, evidently. So they've switched the batting order up on us. That's Logan Taylor at the plate, excuse me. 2-2 the count now as Barnhart deals. So Logan Taylor in the number 2 slot here. Checks the runner at 2, and Barnhart deals the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, and Logan Taylor goes down swinging. So that's out number 1 for the Blue Jays here. As we're going to see Peter Walsmith for his first plate appearance of the afternoon. Peter Walsmith, 365 batting average. This is his 69th plate appearance of the year. He has, 23 hits, 16 RBIs. As this is an opportunity to bring Jaden Strong home in scoring position on 2. Barnhart checks his runner. Now he deals the first pitch to Walsmith. Strike called upper right-hand corner as Walsmith let it go by. Makes the count 0-1 here. Top of the first. The 0-1 from Tyler Barnhart. Swung on and missed. Strike 2, and he gets ahead of the count there. Walsmith wanted that one.
Yeah, he did. He absolutely wanted that one. They've been a little bit outside on that one. But if you're a Barnhart, you almost want to just extend the zone. Try to see if you can catch him swinging on that one, for this next one.
Here's the 0-2 from Tyler Barnhart. Oh, big time hit right to the second baseman, and it will be a double play. As second baseman for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, Caleb Ginder gets the catch and tags 2 for a double play, and that's the top of the first. We'll be back for the bottom. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, we've been serving family farms for over 130 years. We've seen our customers succeed in good times, pull through in tough times, and we've learned some lessons along the way. So we appreciate the customers we have today by finding the solutions they'll be looking for tomorrow. Are you ready to talk about your farm operation? Stop by a branch or visit us online at ffbt.com. First Farmers Bank and Trust. Equal Opportunity Lender. Member FDIC.
Back here at Blue Jay softball field. Runner left stranded in the top of the first for the Knox Redskins on 2. That was Jaden Strong. A nice double play for the Blue Jays as they get out of that inning. And we start the bottom of the first with Aldrich Harper, the center fielder, stepping up to the plate. Aldrich Harper, one of these seniors that we all know throughout this season, a .458 behind the plate. This is his 94th plate appearance of the season. He has 33 hits, 32 runs, and 19 RBIs on the season. And, you know, Aldrich Harper is just that name we know, Paul. Of course, he was the starting quarterback this year for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays football team. They were sectional and regional champions this year. We've had a chance to talk with him in his interview. Of course, he was the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week there early on in the fall, as we definitely know him. So we'll get a chance to see him on the ball diamond, as he's a three-sport athlete that I know of, football, basketball, and now baseball.
Yeah, very good three-sport athlete, too.
So we'll see what Aldrich Harper has in store for us as Wall-Smith goes right to work and deals the first pitch. Strike breezes by the upper right-hand corner. As this is what Wall-Smith does. I was trying to talk to you about this a little bit off the air. Is he's a bulldog. He comes right at you, and he just won't stop. Here he is dealing the next pitch, and it's a line drive between third base and the shortstop, and Aldrich Harper says, I've got something for you, Peter Wall-Smith. A nice single, and he gets on base easily on the second pitch. So Aldrich Harper now starting things off for the Blue Jays very well, and we're going to see Quentin Frazier, the best hitter on this team, the senior. Quentin Frazier, of course, is batting a .513 on the year. This is his 90th plate appearance of the season. And Quentin Frazier digs in, looking to make something happen here. Wall-Smith deals the first pitch, swung on,
my goodness.
Line drive past Peter Wall-Smith. This advances the runner to 2, and on the first pitch, one swing, and Quentin Frazier gets on base. So now 2 on with nobody out in the bottom of the first. The Blue Jays are making things happen.
Wall-Smith almost took that one right back at him.
He was pretty quick to get out of the way of that one.
Man, he hit that one hard.
He moved right out of the way. As now stepping in, the number 3 hitter for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, Caleb Ginder, the second baseman. First pitch from Peter Wall-Smith gets past Kane Weber. This advances both runners to 2 and 3. So now the Blue Jays have 2 in scoring position.
That's what you wanted to do early. If you're the Blue Jays, you wanted to get the bats going quickly, and they have definitely gotten the bats going quickly. Now they got 2 in scoring position here.
Ginder, a .400 batting average, his 87th plate appearance on the year. He has 27 RBIs on the season as well, as here's the next offering from Peter Wall-Smith. Up top, ball called. Makes the count 2-0 here, and Wall-Smith not normally behind the count here. He's got 2 in scoring position in the first outing, or portion of the first inning here for him. As here's the next pitch, and it finds the zone.
You like that one?
Yes, he did. And there's strike number 1, making the count 2-1 here. Wall-Smith checks his runners, and now he deals. Swung on and hit right to the shortstop. Here comes Aldrich Harper home. They throw over to first in time, but that is still going to be an RBI for Caleb Ginder. A nice job by him bringing home the first run of the afternoon, and Aldrich Harper scores, making it 1-0 for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays.
He got the first run on the board, but just wanted to take the easy out. If you're the shortstop for the Redskins, you want to make sure you just got one.
This is third baseman Troy Trippenfeldis. Takes a nice cut on the first pitch from Peter Wall-Smith, but just didn't have the timing down. Makes the count 0-1 here as Wall-Smith goes right to work. Swung on and missed again. And this is the kind of rhythm Peter Wall-Smith likes.
He plays. You said he plays fast.
He plays fast. He's coming at you right away. See, here he is, the 0-2. That time outside, and it almost got past Kane Weber, but he picks it up in time to keep Quentin Frazier at bay there on 3. 1 out, 1 on, 1-0.
He'll be Wall-Smith will be ready for the majors if they ever introduce the pitch clock here.
Here's the 1-2 from Wall-Smith.
Pop
up high, and Weber's going to try to make a play on it. Right at the fence, and he does for out number 2. That keeps Quentin Frazier at 3 there. Now we're going to see number 32, first baseman Damian Frazier. Damian Frazier, a .306 batting average on the year. This is his 81st plate appearance of the season. He has 14 RBIs on the year. Let's see if he can add one to this right here as the first pitch from Peter Wall-Smith's a called strike 0-1. Wall-Smith right to work, the 0-1.
Oh, did he go? Yes, he did.
He did. So check swing. He goes. Strike 2 is called. Now behind the count is Damian Frazier.
Same thing, extend the zone. If you're Wall-Smith, try to get Frazier to chase.
This right here is where Wall-Smith wants to get out.
Oh, we're stealing home. We got
to steal home. Frazier stealing home. They throw to Kane Weber. Now they're going to chase him down. Now they throw back
Nobody's
to third. Frazier
home.
sliding into home, and he's safe.
Nobody guarded home.
Man.
Oh, Wall-Smith did not cover home, and they paid for that.
So Walsmith threw it to Kane Weber, who then threw it back to the third baseman, and Walsmith didn't cover home, and sliding in easily was Quentin Frazier, sliding in head first. So now the Blue Jays score 2-0 here in the bottom of the first.
Man, what a risky play to steal home.
Man, it must have been a sign that was made there by the third base coach, which is head coach Ray Frazier. Boy, that was incredible. So here's the 0-2 from Walsmith up top. Ball called, makes it 1-2, as this is Damian Frazier still in the batter's box.
Up top.
2-2 now.
You don't want to lose him. You had him at 0-2.
The 2-2 from Walsmith.
Oh, you got to go.
Called, and now they're going to throw to first as it got out of the glove of Kane Weber, and that's the third out, as that's the bottom of the first. 2 runs scored, though, for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Back at Blue Jay softball field, the Blue Jays were able to bring 2 runs across in the bottom of the first as we go to the top of the second. Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by First Farmers Bank and Trust, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. We thank them for supporting local high school sports. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Howard's Marathon of Winamac, serving Pulaski County for 43 years. Call 574-946-6894 and ask for Howard. We thank them for supporting local high school sports. And we go to the top of the second here right away, as we see Tyler Barnhart back on the mound for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, and he is ready to deal his first pitch. Swung on and missed by number 6. This is Rowan Jordan, the number 6 hitter for the Knox Redskins. This is Rowan Jordan. Digs back in. Here's the 0-1. Ooh, nice little breaking ball.
He got it in there.
Nice breaking ball there from Tyler Barnhart as it caught Rowan Jordan looking, and he's behind now 0-2, and Barnhart is going to have his way here on this next pitch. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, popped up high, back to right field. Let's see if he can make a play on it. And he does for out number 1. Right fielder A.J. Bow on the play, and the Blue Jays get Rowan Jordan out for out number 1. Here we see...
This is Kane Weber, number 7.
Kane Weber stepping into the batter's box, the catcher for the Knox Redskins. Let's see if he can make something happen. As Barnhart ready to deal. First pitch to Kane Weber.
A little bit outside. Ball number 1. And Barnhart's throwing a pretty efficient game. He's thrown, 14 pitches, 11 strikes so far. Pretty good.
He's getting out of the inning ahead of time.
Yeah.
As here's the 1-0. Foul tip by Weber. Almost had the timing down there. Boy, the concessions are smelling really good right now, Paul.
Yeah, they are. Making me hungry.
I skipped lunch. Bad idea here. as the 1-1 from Tyler Barnhart to Kane Weber. And strike called outside portion of the plate. Makes the count 1-2 here for Tyler Barnhart, and he has an opportunity to get out number 2 with nobody on here at the top of the second. The 1-2. Swung on, popped up high to the center fielder, and making the play. Very nice by Aldrich Harper for out number 2. And the Blue Jays continue the winning way.
That's the way of putting it. They're very efficient so far. I mean, again, you're going to talk about efficiency here. This is pretty efficient right now.
So Barnhart ready to go, and we see
Nolan Short, number 4.
Nolan Short in the batter's box.
A little bit outside, ball 1.
A little outside for ball 1 here as we look down the right field line and see several people here for the Knox Redskins. Some of them in their cars listening to us on the radio. We so appreciate you tuning in here. As here is Trey McGowan trotting out to Tyler Barnhart. Have a little chat here.
Just going to probably tell him what kind of pitch he wants thrown.
So 1-0 the count, nobody on, 2 out, top of the second, and the Redskins are in the batter's box. This is Nolan Short. The 1-0 from Tyler Barnhart. Swung on and hit by Short to the shortstop, Quentin Frazier. He throws over to first for out number 3. Bang, bang play for the Blue Jays as that is the top of the second. We'll be back for the bottom. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
5 Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owner serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5 Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5 Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
We thank Farm Fertilizer for sponsoring today's broadcast. Call them at 574-867-2441. That's Farm Fertilizer, helping to move the bar on yield and crop investment returns. Hey, Mark's Body Shop in Knox is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. If you ever need collision repair, contact Mark at 574-772-7003. We go to the bottom of the second, as we are going to see stepping into the batter's box is number 3 for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, Trey McGowan. So Trey McGowan stepping into the batter's box. We still see Peter Walsmith on the mound for the Knox Redskins. It's 2-0 here in this cross-county battle as the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays are in the lead. They were able to bring 2 runs across the last inning, and now the first pitch from Peter Walsmith misses up top for ball 1. Next pitch from Walsmith.
Another down low ball again. So 2-0 is our count now.
Trey McGowan, a .246 batting average on the year. This is his 77th plate appearance of the season. He has 14 hits and 22 runs. Trey McGowan, the 2-0 from Walsmith. Strike called, so Walsmith gets his placement there, makes the count 2-1 now. As you see Trey McGowan look down to the third base line and see head coach Ray Frazier to get the sign. Swung on the next pitch, popped up foul. Let's see if it stays in. Yes, it is. It stays in play, and the first baseman makes the catch. That was Nolan Short. So first baseman Nolan Short makes the grab for out number 1 here in the bottom of the second. The Knox Redskins and the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, the heated rivalry between the two here in Stark County. A battle for Stark County is on this evening. As here's Peter Walsmith's first pitch to number 14, Brock Benson. It's going foul.
Yeah, He was going to let that was Logan Taylor at third base. He let that go foul. Otherwise, Benson would have easily been at first base. So that's a smart play by the third baseman on that.
Benson, the designated hitter this afternoon, a .258 batting average on the year, his 77th plate appearance. As he steps back in, he has 16 hits and 15 runs on the year. Next pitch from Peter Walsmith finds the zone, making the count 0-2, and now he's ahead of the count. And Brock's going to have to dig in here. Next pitch from Walsmith, and it's a called strike, and Benson couldn't believe it. And he goes down looking for out number 2 here in the bottom of the second. As it looks like head umpire Bob Schellinger liked that one.
Yeah, it looked a little bit low, but
we're not there.
We're up here. We there's a reason that
he's down there.
There's a reason he wears the blue and I don't.
Exactly. Next pitch from Peter Walsmith is a ball up top. As we see now in the batter's box, number 26, A.J. Bow, swings and misses on the next one, evening the count at 1-1 here. Walsmith, similar to the Winamac game last Thursday, started out allowing 1 run from the Warriors, but then after the first inning was able to clamp down. And in this inning, he's doing a much better job than he did to start the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did a lot better job in this inning. And look at this. Yeah, that's the end of the inning already.
So, swung on and missed. Strike 3 called, as that is out number 3 for the Knox Redskins. We're going to join them taking a break. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Welcome to Marion University's newest location, Ancilla College of Marion University. Marion's newest campus location in Plymouth is your home for an on-campus college experience. From living in the dorms to being a collegiate student-athlete, Marion University is ranked 3rd most innovative Midwest university by U.S. News and World Report. For more information about our 2- or 4-year degrees, go to www.marion.edu/Ancilla. That's www.marion.edu/Ancilla.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort.
Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Culver's Portside Marina. Spring is here. Get your boat serviced and ready for the summer. Call them at 574-842-5000. We appreciate them and their support toward continuing the tradition. We go to the top of the third as the Knox Redskins' Rocco Venice is going to step into the batter's box, and Tyler Barnhart is waiting for him on the mound as the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays lead 2-0 in this Stark County rivalry, Paul.
I said this off the air. I like that name, Rocco. I like that name.
Rocco Venice steps in. The first pitch offered from Tyler Barnhart misses the zone. It makes the count 1-0 here. Rocco Venice was able to get on the bag a couple of times against the Winamac Warriors just last week. We saw him do such a good job as here's the next offering. Swung on and foul tipped, evening the count at 1-1 here. But, yeah, very cool name for Rocco. It always reminds me of that Nickelodeon show, Rocco's Modern World. You remember that show?
Yeah, I do.
Rocco's Modern Life. Great show. As here's the 1-1 from Tyler Barnhart, outside ball. Makes the count 2-1. Barnhart kind of working the batters, giving him different pitch placements, getting their eyes up, getting them low, getting them in, getting them out.
Yeah, you can play a little bit of mind game, see if you can get him to bite, and
a big-time hit by Rocco
what
Venice,
a catch.
Sliding in to make the catch is center fielder Aldrich Harper, though. And what a play.
Wow, that was a great play by Harper.
So that's out number 1.
Was someone filming that? I think that could be SportsCenter Top 10 material.
That was a very nice play as the ball just fell right into the basket, right into his glove, perfectly timed by Aldrich Harper as he slides in to make it. And now stepping in, the number 8 hitter, number 9, Raymond Boyd, the shortstop. So Boyd digs in here, and Barnhart's going to throw the first pitch to him.
Right back to him off the pole right here in front of us.
So swung on foul tip. Boyd getting the timing down here. Barnhart, while we talk about Peter Walsmith getting right to work, Barnhart more methodical, takes his time, gets in his zone, and then delivers the pitch that he prefers. It's interesting to see the different players, the way they approach the game throughout the area.
But if it works, then however it works best for him. Walsmith likes to play fast, and Barnhart likes to play slow.
More methodical. Here's the 0-1 from Barnhart. Swung on.
Maybe slow is not the word. Methodical is probably the better word.
Methodical. Taking your time. Being patient.
You got any more synonyms for that?
I'll think of some in a few. 0-2 the count as Barnhart deals to Raymond Boyd. And he swings, and it gets away from Trey McGowan, but he picks it up and throws down to first for out number 2. And the Blue Jays defense is doing a heck of a job against these Knox Redskins today, Paul.
Yeah, I have Knox for no hits right now in this game, and they only have their one base runner in the first off an error.
You're exactly right, Jaden Strong. So Isaiah Heineman, the number 9 hitter, stepping into the batter's box, the center fielder, as the first offering from Tyler Barnhart to Heineman. Swung on, popped up high, and it's going to be grabbed by the second baseman. Nice play by Caleb Ginder, and that's out number 3 as we're going to take a break. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Wanting something more sporty? Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Have you ever wondered how much I could sell my vehicle for? Well, Auto Park Chevrolet GMC can help with that. We're looking to buy your vehicle. It is a quick, simple process that puts money in your pocket. Stop by the Auto Park on Oak Road for one of our sales professionals to assess your vehicle and have a cash price for you in moments. If you're looking to trade, we have stacks of inventory for you to choose from, or you can walk away with a check in hand. Don't hassle with listing on Marketplace or waiting forever to sell it privately. Let us make you an offer today. Auto Park Chevrolet GMC. Check us out at www.autoparkchevroletbuickgmc.com or call 574-936-5590 or come to see us next to Walmart in Plymouth.
Back for more here at Blue Jay Softball Field. Mitch Colombi along with sports analyst Paul Dunn. And we see Peter Walsmith of the Knox Redskins getting right to work to the number 9 hitter, number 9, Nate Foldinski here, the left fielder. As we're going to see the number 9 back up to the top of the order and number 2 batting order. Can't get the words out today, Paul. It's just been that kind of day. As Walsmith gets right to work. As the next pitch gets a little outside. As the count is 2-1 now.
Yeah.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1. That was Walsmith's 30th pitch of the game.
Right in the back. He is going to hit Nate Foldinski, and Foldinski's going to wear it.
Wear it, yes.
And he takes his base. We learned that lingo last week.
Yeah. Well, that's what everyone yells in the dugout. If you get out of the way of a pitch that you feel like they should have taken, they always yell "wear it" in the dugout.
Well, Foldinski did his job, and now we go back to the top of the batting order for Aldrich Harper to make something happen with a runner on first with nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd. And Foldinski playing around a little bit there on first, getting a nice lead, but Peter Walsmith doesn't even look over at him. He's not bothered as the first pitch is up top, ball to Aldrich Harper.
He singled his first time in the first inning. He started that big.
Yes. And, of course, Harper, we mentioned, next pitch, it looks like it gets away. Ball number 2, 2-0 the count now. As Aldrich Harper, a .458 batting average on the year.
A very good hitter.
Very good.
458's phenomenal.
Yes. Next pitch, swung on and hit to the third baseman. They throw over to 2 to get the double play, but they're only going to get 1 As nice play there, snagged by third baseman Troy Trippenfeldis, and he throws over to Caleb Ginder for out number 1 as they get the advancing runner at 2. But Aldrich Harper still gets a single on the play, and he's standing on first base. And now we see Quentin Frazier. And what did he do the last inning, Paul?
Give me a sec.
He swings off. It's going to be picked up by the shortstop. Throws over to first. Not in time, and Quentin Frazier's got the wheels.
Well, he singled his first time, and now he's singled again.
So back-to-back singles for Quentin Frazier as he's having a phenomenal afternoon, and that advances Aldrich Harper to 2. So 2 on, 1 out, bottom of the third. It's 2-0. The Blue Jays lead, and now we see number 99, Caleb Ginder, the second baseman, stepping into the batter's box.
He grounded out his first time.
Wall Smith deals. First pitch offered is a strike called right at the knees, 0-1. As Ginder's a .400 batting average on the season. A very good batter as well.
And for anything above about.
Here goes the runners at 3.
That's
sliding
trouble.
In is Aldrich Harper, but dropping the throw is the third baseman, Logan Taylor, and he couldn't quite make the snag, and sliding in safe is Aldrich Harper. Quentin Frazier advances to 2 as well. So now Ginder has 2 in scoring position for the Blue Jays as they are up 2-0 here in this Stark County battle.
The count is 0-2 right now.
0-2, and he swung on and missed. Strike 3, and Wall Smith has no problem on that pitch. So going down swinging is Caleb Ginder, and next up, the cleanup hitter, Troy Trippenfeldis, the third baseman's going to step into the batter's box.
He popped out in foul territory his last time. See if he can get something going here, because you got 2 in scoring position, and anything in the outfield is going to score at least 1. But you know what? Let's just score 1 now.
Gets past Kane Weber, and here comes Aldrich Harper to score easily as Wall Smith had a pitch get past him there. He's not very happy with himself, but this advances Quentin Frazier to 3. So another run scored for the Blue Jays makes it 3-0 here. And what were you saying, Paul?
I was going to say, he popped out in his first time up, and I said, let's see if he can get a runner brought in. And he just had the pass ball that scored 1 for him.
So now an opportunity to bring another run home as he hits a chopper to the shortstop, and they're going to throw over to first to get out number 3. So a runner left stranded as Frazier wasn't allowed to come home, and that is the end of the third inning. We're going to be back for the top of the 4th. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
Have you ever wondered how much I could sell my vehicle for? Well, Auto Park Chevrolet GMC can help with that. We're looking to buy your vehicle. It is a quick, simple process that puts money in your pocket. Stop by the Auto Park on Oak Road for one of our sales professionals to assess your vehicle and have a cash price for you in moments. If you're looking to trade, we have stacks of inventory for you to choose from, or you can walk away with a check in hand. Don't hassle with listing on Marketplace or waiting forever to sell it privately. Let us make you an offer today. Auto Park Chevrolet GMC. Check us out at www.autoparkchevroletbuickgmc.com or call 574-936-5590 or come to see us next to Walmart in Plymouth. Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Todd and Josh Lawrence of Lawrence Farms. We thank Todd and Josh Lawrence for supporting local high school sports. Zingo Express of Knox is a proud sponsor of tonight's action. Stop by Zingo Express at Knox and fuel up both you and your vehicle the Zingo Express way. We go to the top of the 4th as we're going to see Jaden Strong back to the top of the batting order for the Knox Redskins. Jaden Strong, the right fielder, stepping into the batter's box. I'm Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Paul Dunn. So glad you could join us on this beautiful May afternoon. A nice Tuesday afternoon at that, as here's Tyler Barnhart dealing his first pitch to Jaden Strong here in the top of the 4th as it misses ball 1.
So Jaden Strong reached on air his first time up.
So Barnhart deals the 1-0. Swung on and missed. A good cut by Strong, but he just couldn't time it there, as that evens the count at 1-1 here. The Redskins are going to need to get on base eventually. They can't let this lead get away here, as this is the exact score it was last night, 3-0, and the Blue Jays won. Next pitch from Barnhart misses outside.
And maybe a little more troubling is that it's already that same score, and it's only the 4th inning.
It's only the 4th inning. So 2-1 from Tyler Barnhart to Jaden Strong. Low that time, makes the count 3-1. So being patient here is Jaden Strong, as he checks down to head coach Kevin Hannon in the third base line. Takes his sign, and here's the 3-1 from Tyler Barnhart. Swung on and missed. That makes the count full here.
So now it's a little bit of mind games again, like we talked about last week. If you're the pitcher, do you throw one in the middle, try to get him, or do you try to play cute?
3-2.
Well, he tried to throw low and didn't work.
Jaden Strong stayed patient. Ball number 4 is called, and he will take his base. And now we see number 5, Logan Taylor, stepping up for his second plate appearance of the afternoon.
Struck out swinging his first time.
.226 batting average on the year. This is his 62nd plate appearance of the season. He has 7 RBIs on the season, as well as 12 hits and 9 runs. Tyler Barnhart, the first offering to Logan Taylor, inside, ball called. Good eye there from Taylor.
Barnhart might want to keep an eye on Strong. He looked like he was going to go last pitch.
Well, he is the leadoff man, as he's got the wheels. As Barnhart checks his runner, he throws over, and sliding back in safe is Jaden Strong, just to keep an eye on him.
It's like I just said.
The 1-0 from Tyler Barnhart to Logan Taylor. Low and in the dirt that time. Good cleanup by Trey McGowan there on that play.
2-0's our count now.
Checks the runner at first. Barnhart deals the 2-0.
3-0. Oh, look at this. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, low and in the dirt makes it 3-0 the count.
Yeah,
they throw down to first to check Jaden Strong at 1, but he gets back on time.
Now if you're Barnhart, you just got to throw one, get a strike.
Yep.
You have to.
3-0 here, as Barnhart's going to have to put one in the zone. Logan Taylor's looking for it. Here's the 3-0.
There it
right
is.
Down the pike for strike 1.
3-0. I guess the old saying is what, 3-0 don't go.
3-0.
But that would have been one you probably could have win on, because that was
a meatball.
That was the one that that any pit batter would have looked at.
Runner goes to 2. Jaden Strong's going to have to slide in here, and he gets there safe as Trey McGowan through to the second baseman, Caleb Ginder, but not in time as Jaden Strong gets into scoring position. I think he was able to get into scoring position his last time.
Yeah, he hit into a double play. The 3-batter, Walsmith hit him into a double play last time.
That's right.
Or no, he was on second, then he got tagged up at second.
Right, exactly.
So he was there, okay.
Yes. So 3-2 full count here for Tyler Barnhart to Logan Taylor. Kicks and deals.
Wow.
Upper right-hand corner. Woo. It's a called strike, as he thought it was a ball, but no. Strike 3 called for out number 1, and now we're going to see Peter Walsmith step into the batter's box for his second appearance this afternoon.
As I alluded to, he hit into a double play last time. He hit to the second baseman, who was able to tag up Jaden Strong at second.
First pitch to Peter Walsmith gets past Trey McGowan, and that advances Jaden Strong to 3. So now a run is only 90 feet away for the Knox Redskins. They're trying to cut into this lead here.
Ray Frazier looks like he's going to come out and talk.
He's coming out to have a chat with Tyler Barnhart. I think he's just bringing the whole infield in here to have a chat, to kind of get Tyler calmed down, get him the confidence boost he needs. As that makes the count 1-0 here.
If we stop talking for a second, you might be able to hear Coach Frazier talking to his guys.
As I just can't get over the weather here in North Judson. 74 degrees and sunny right now. Beautiful, beautiful afternoon here in North Judson, Indiana. As sports analyst Paul Dunn was glad enough to be here this afternoon for us, and I'm Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play. And they're going to leave Tyler Barnhart on the mound after having a little powwow here. And we're going to see Peter Walsmith step back in as the count's 1-0 now. Tyler Barnhart steps off the bump now. As he's going to step back up here now. 1-0 the count.
Man, that smells really good down below us. You can start seeing the smoke come up a little bit up here.
Barnhart deals, and it's a big-time hit
That's
for Peter Walsmith, and it's going to bring Jaden Strong home, and he's going to stand in at 1 for a nice RBI single, and Peter Walsmith brings home Jaden Strong. Nice play for the Redskins.
They needed a little confidence boost, and seeing a run up on the scoreboard probably is a little bit of a confidence boost for him.
We see now stepping in.
It's Rowan Jordan.
Rowan Jordan, the second baseman. And he's got a runner on first here. First pitch offered is low, ball 1 called.
Rowan Jordan flew out his first time. He threw out to the right fielder.
Barnhart takes the sign from his catcher, Trey McGowan, checks the runner, and now he deals.
Oh, another pass ball.
It's going to get past Trey McGowan. And advancing is Peter Walsmith to 2, and the Redskins have another runner in scoring position here in the top of the 4th. After that first inning, 2, 3, and now 4, time has kind of gone by pretty quickly here.
Oh, now that you've said that, you've jinxed us. Now we're going to be here for like 3 hours. That's how it goes.
Well, if the food smells that good, I wouldn't complain.
No.
Next pitch, nice hit by number 6, Rowan Jordan.
And that's
it gets past
run,
the third baseman, and it's going to bring Peter Walsmith home. So an RBI single for Rowan Jordan is now the score is 3-2. The Redskins are making some noise here in the top of the 4th.
You didn't really think they were going to go away in this rivalry game, did you?
Absolutely not. And, Kevin Hannon said it in the Saturday Sports Line. He didn't have to say anything to his players when it comes to this game. They already know what they need to do. Bragging rights are on the line, and that's for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. They might have won the HNAC conference outright, but they're going to show up today.
Oh, no,
you better believe they want to win this game for bragging rights.
Yeah.
They want to sweep the Redskins, beating them 3 times this season, as this is their 3rd chance to see the Redskins. They were able to beat the Redskins early on in the year, and then last night 3-0. This is a chance to sweep your county rival today. Last night was a big win for them, getting the HNAC championship.
Oh, my goodness.
And Trey McGowan throws to 2. He overthrew his man, and now standing in at 2 is number 6 for the Knox Redskins, Rowan Jordan. So now he's in scoring position. My goodness, the Redskins are really going to work here.
2-0 is our count.
So, Kane Weber looking at a 2-0 here from Tyler Barnhart. He kicks and deals.
Low, ball 3.
Ooh, low and inside. Makes the count 3-0 here.
You gotta throw something. Gotta throw something in there. You gotta get a strike.
As the head umpire, Bob Schellinger, wants to call timeout here and reset with his infield umpire. Of course, the infield umpire is Jay Miller.
Yep. Oh, 2-0. Sorry, our apologies. It's 2-0.
So 2-0 the count. I think they weren't sure.
Yeah,
either.
I think.
So 2-0 from Tyler Barnhart to Kane Weber. Swung on right to the third baseman. They throw back to 2 to try to tag Rowan, but no, he slides in and is safe.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's the third out, I think, isn't it?
No, that was out number 2.
Oh, it was. Okay. My bad.
No, you're fine. So that's out number 2 as we stand by for the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 4th inning stretch coming up shortly. As the Blue Jays are 1 out away from getting out of this inning, only allowing 2 runs. They are up 3-2 here in the top of the 4th. As now we see Nolan Short in the batter's box for the Redskins. Swings on one inside for strike 1.
Almost looked like a golf swing.
He wanted that one.
Yeah, he wanted that one.
Barnhart made it look pretty for him. He says, here's something nice for you with a little bow on top. Just swing at
a little bit of gratitude to these two rivals.
So the 0-1 from Tyler Barnhart to Nolan Short. Up and outside for ball one, evening the count here.
Nolan Short is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up at bat.
Barnhart checks his runner at 2. Deals the 1-1. Hits the dirt. He's shaking his head after that when he's disappointed with himself. So another ball makes it 2-1 here. As he really wants to get out of this inning. He does not want to allow the Redskins to tie this ball game up. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and hit right to the third baseman. He's going to throw over to first to get the third out. And this is the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 4th inning stretch. Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning is proud to be part of the broadcast this afternoon. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give third-generation owner Brian Hammond a call at 574-936-4660. Serving the local area since 1936. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue the tradition here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort.
Back for more here at Blue Jay Baseball Field. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Paul Dunn as we go to the bottom of the 4th. We are going to see Damian Frazier of the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays step into the batter's box, the first baseman, as this is his second plate appearance of the afternoon. So glad you've joined us here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. As Peter Walsmith is going to deal the first pitch right away, getting to work here as it misses for ball 1 to number 32, Damian Frazier.
He struck out his first time up.
So a chance of redemption here as a chopper goes to the shortstop, Raymond Boyd. He throws over to first, and he gets the out for out number 1 in time, right over to number 4, Nolan Short. So Raymond Boyd to Nolan Short as the chopper to shortstop gets out number 1, and now we see number 3 for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, Trey McGowan stepping into the box for his second appearance this afternoon.
Popped out his first time.
Walsmith right to work. Swung on and missed by Trey McGowan. Shows the heat there, makes the count 0-1.
Showed the heat, showed the curve, showed about everything you could have on that pitch.
Well, it took 3.5 innings, but the Redskins were able to put up 2 runs in the last inning. And now Walsmith is getting in his groove as the Redskins are only down by 1 run here, 3-2. He delivers the next pitch, and it's swung on and missed for strike 2. 0-2, Walsmith ahead, and he deals the 0-2. Ooh, just misses outside for ball number 1, hoping that McGowan would chase, but a good eye from him and good patience. Walsmith deals. Swung on, popped up high, and it will be foul. So that keeps McGowan in there, and it keeps the count at 1-2.
Peter Walsmith, I have him up to 46 pitches right now in this game. Now, the thing about that is Knox plays a lot of games still this week. They play at least, let me see. They play at Bremen, according to their schedule, at Bremen tomorrow. Thursday, they're going to finish a game with Winnemac that was rescheduled. McGowan.
And a nice chopper to the shortstop, Raymond Boyd. He throws over to Nolan Short for out number 2.
But, yeah, they've had to postpone that game with Winnemac last Friday, and they're going to finish that Thursday. Then they play at Valpo Friday. They play 4 times in 4 days because they play the next 3 days, too.
And this is all the week before sectionals.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Busy week.
Walsmith delivers his first pitch to number 14, Brock Benson, the designated hitter. This is his second appearance of the afternoon. First pitch is a called ball. Walsmith back on the mound, and he's ready to deliver. Strike called that time, evening the count at 1-1. This is what Walsmith does. He just keeps coming at you.
Benson, he struck out his first time.
Swung on and missed the next pitch.
Walsmith is really he's still found his groove now.
And only down 1 run. This is where the Redskins want to be in this rivalry matchup. 2 out. Here's the 1-2.
Oh, man.
This is up top and outside. Good eye from Brock Benson there. Nobody on. 2 out. Bottom of the 4th. The 2-2 from Walsmith. Ooh, breaking ball got him looking, and that's out number 3. And we're going to join him for a break. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is proud to be our area's newest sales representatives for Pioneer Hybrid Seed. This is Andy Awald. Pioneer offers top-of-the-line genetics, a complete portfolio including alfalfa and wheat seed, and cutting-edge seed traits and technologies. Combined with exceptional financing options, Pioneer provides the total package, one that we are proud to be able to offer our customers. If you are currently working with a Pioneer sales representative, you have made a good choice. If you aren't, let Farm Fertilizers and Seeds show you how Pioneer can work on your farm. Call us today at 867-2441 to answer any of your questions.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Nepco Crane and Equipment Services, specializing in mobile crane service. Call my good friend Joe Snep at 1-800-590-2272 for all your residential, commercial, and agricultural crane needs. Hey, Collins Insurance is part of the broadcast as well, taking care of all your insurance needs. Jim Collins told me to tell you, call him anytime at 574-772-6844. That's Collins Insurance, supporting local high school sports. We go to the top of the 5th. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Paul Dunn. We're so glad you've joined us for this Stark County rivalry that no one misses in this area between the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays and the Knox Redskins. It is 3-2. The Blue Jays are in control right now, but the last at bat for the Knox Redskins saw them be able to bring 2 runs across, which makes this a 1-run ball game. And now we see Rocco Venice stepping into the batter's box, Paul.
Yeah.
This is his second appearance of the afternoon, and Tyler Barnhart on the mound for the Blue Jays deals his first offering to Rocco Venice. Ball up top called.
He lined out his first time up.
So a chance for him to redeem himself and maybe make something happen as the next pitch is inside. A good eye there by Rocco. Makes the count 2-0. This game's gone pretty fast today, Paul.
Again, you're going to jinx us. Oh, low. So we got a 3-0 count now.
3-0 count now from Tyler Barnhart. We're coming in an hour and a half of this broadcast, so an hour of game time.
About 56 minutes since the first pitch was thrown.
The 3-0 from Tyler Barnhart to Rocco Venice finds the zone for strike 1.
Again, 3-0 count, you just have to do that. You just got to get it in the zone. Doesn't matter how you get it in there. You just got to get it in there.
Next pitch from Tyler Barnhart, the 3-1 to Rocco Venice.
Ball 4. Oh, wait a minute.
Called strike, and Rocco thought it was a ball. He thought the same thing he did. He threw his bat.
He was already halfway to first base.
Threw his bat over to the dugout, and it's a called strike by Bob Schellinger. That makes the count full here, 3-2. Barnhart kicks and deals. Swung on and hit right to the shortstop. Quentin Frazier almost made a play on it, but not in time. And Rocco Venice is going to get a single.
Up to bat, number 9, Raymond Boyd.
Oh, yeah, it was a good play. You got to get your first runner on base.
Almost had the glove. Almost had his glove on it there. It was Quentin Frazier.
Yeah.
But he just couldn't make it happen. So now here comes head coach Ray Frazier to talk to Tyler Barnhart with one on.
I'm going to guess this might be the I think you're allowed 3 coaches visits per pitcher. Oh, no, he's done.
He's done. So Tyler Barnhart has pitched his last pitch this afternoon here in the top of the 5th with Rocco Venice on first for the Knox Redskins. We'll see who they bring here.
Looks like they're going to bring in Harper.
So they are going to bring in Aldrich Harper. They're going to send back number 2, David Rassa, to center field, it looks like. So David Rassa, who we all know that name, part of the track and field team here at North Judson-San Pierre. I guess I didn't know he also played baseball. That's pretty interesting.
He's the a dual sport athlete.
So heading over to third, Rocco Venice, head coach Kevin Hannon said, "Come here, let me talk to you real quick." As you see Rocco Venice running over to his third base head coach, Kevin Hannon, to get some words back and forth as they're chatting while Aldrich Harper warms up on the mound. Of course, this is senior night here at North Judson-San Pierre as they honored all the seniors on this Blue Jay team with their parents. Aldrich Harper is one of those seniors, and he's going to have a chance on senior night to go up against his heated rival in the Knox Redskins here. As it looks like, yep, they are sending number 2, David Rassa, to center field and bringing in Aldrich Harper here to pitch in this game, Paul. And we talked a little bit about the games coming up for the Knox Redskins. Let's talk about the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. While they won the HNAC Conference outright last night with the win over the Redskins, they've still got a few games before we start their sectional run.
Yeah, they have Culver Academies tomorrow. They'll be playing that, I think, here, if the schedule is right. And then Saturday, they will travel to North White for a doubleheader. And then Wednesday, it'll be time for the postseason when they will take on Winnemac.
We will be there for that game, and we're very much looking forward to it as we will start sectional play there for the baseball clubs of North Judson-San Pierre and the Winnemac Warriors, both of our area teams. As now Aldrich Harper threw his last warm-up pitch, and we will see number 9, Raymond Boyd, the shortstop, step in for his second plate appearance of the afternoon. And he's still got Rocco Venice on one with nobody out in the top of the 5th. Aldrich Harper checks his runner at 1. Likes the sign from Trey McGowan. And Harper deals. Almost a bunt shown by Raymond Boyd, but he pulls it back for ball number 1 called.
That wouldn't be a bad play, I don't think, to bunt and
move him into
and
scoring position.
Move him up. Yeah, I don't think that would be a bad play. He just didn't.
Harper throws over to first. Keep an eye on Rocco Venice. Man, it was a very theatrical throw to first.
Yeah.
He's so fast. As Aldrich Harper, you know, we talked about it in the football season. He's just a cool cat. He's able to sit back, relax, and enjoy the moment. And there he throws over to first again to Rocco. Making Mom's job that much harder for the laundry duty.
Do they do the laundry here, or does the Redskins moms?
I asked.
You did ask that?
Okay.
Okay.
That's a funny thing I like to ask. Because here's the next offering.
And a bunt
shown. It's a bunt that goes foul. And there you see Aldrich Harper chase it down. He taps Raymond Boyd on the shoulder with his mitt.
Just in case it was fair.
Just to let him know he's there.
Yeah.
It's just the camaraderie that these two teams have. You know, they know each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're heated rivals, but they know each other outside of here.
Mm.
As the count's 1-1 here to Raymond Boyd for the Knox Redskins. 3-2, the Blue Jays lead, and the Redskins have a runner on with nobody out. Bunt shown again, and it's going to be a foul tip behind, and now that makes the count 1-2. Do you bunt here?
No, because if you bunt foul, it's on a third strike, you're out. Can't bunt again.
So you're going to have to swing away if anything's close here, but also be patient. Harper could make him try to chase. We'll see what Harper throws on this next offering here. The 1-2 from Aldrich Harper. Here goes the runner. They throw to 2. It's a ball up top, and sliding in safe is Rocco Venice. He went right as Aldrich Harper was throwing to Trey McGowan, and McGowan couldn't get it there in time.
Yep. And Trey McGowan is he's a good catcher trying to catch runners stealing. He's a very good catcher for that.
Well, and he's fast as well. You know, he just can get on his feet really quickly. As now Raymond Boyd looks at a 2-2 from Aldrich Harper. Kicks and deals. Swung on, popped up high. It may be played.
It's
no,
playable.
it's going to fall in, and Rocco Venice is going to go ahead and take third. And this means runners on the corners for the Knox Redskins as Raymond Boyd gets a nice single.
Ooh, this is, if you're the Blue Jays, you might be sweating just a little bit right now. You thought you had this game pretty much in control earlier.
The tying run is 90 feet away for the Knox Redskins as we see number 3 for the Redskins step into the batter's box. The number 9 hitter, Isaiah Heineman, the center fielder, as this is his second appearance this afternoon.
Flew out his first time.
So we'll see if he can redeem himself here on this one. An opportunity to bring the tying run across. Runners on the corners for the Knox Redskins. First pitch from Aldrich Harper to Heineman. Throws over to third. No, now he throws over to first to try to. Wow.
Wow, that was a.
He couldn't get it.
That was a sneaky play.
He faked through.
Fake three went one.
I mean, wow. But sliding in safe was Raymond Boyd. Checks his runners. Now he deals. Ball up top. The runner goes to 2. Trey McGowan tries to get it, and they do.
They got him.
They tag out Raymond Boyd. Boyd advancing to 2. They threw a ball on purpose to give McGowan time to get up and throw it to 2 so he could wind up and get that out number 1 here in the top of the 5th. So that retires Raymond Boyd for out number 1.
That was a really good play there.
That was a very good play.
They baited him into trying to steal on that play.
Here's the 1-0 from Harper. Finds the dirt outside, making it 2-0.
Good block
as Rocco's down there at 3.
Good block by McGowan.
He's had to be all over the place this afternoon. His knees are getting a workout.
I'm trying to find the amount of passed balls that we've had in this game. Because I think 2 or 3, the 2 runs that Knox has scored have both been on passed balls.
2-0 from Aldrich Harper. Bunt shown, and it goes foul. Well, we look around and see several Knox Redskin faithful. We see freshman Miles McLaughlin, who you know that name from the football season as well as basketball. We also see Jake Conroy of the Knox Redskins supporting. And then, of course, Blue Jay Nation here in full force as well for the Blue Jays as this cross-county battle is a game no one misses. Next offering from Aldrich Harper, and it goes foul. Right to Kevin Hannon, who's got some good hands. Did you see him
Yeah, that was really good.
Man, Kevin Hannon got the moves down there on the third base line. Got a little action in this afternoon. Beautiful afternoon. Yeah, 74 degrees and sunny.
Couldn't have asked for any better.
It doesn't feel like 74. It's a cool breeze. The AC is on.
A full count now, 3-2.
So, Heineman's going to dig in here for the full count. Harper, the 3-2. Swung on, chopper to second.
Tie game.
And it will bring the tie run across, and getting there safe is Isaiah Heineman as number 99, Caleb Gender, fumbled the play a little bit there as it was a chopper right to him, and it hit the ground right as he was going to grab it, and it fell out of his hands, throwing over to 1. So getting in there safely is Isaiah Heineman, the number 9 hitter, which brings back to the top of the batting order. We're going to see Jaden Strong step in as this is a tie ball game.
Again, Knox wasn't going to roll over and just die that easily for him, and now they've
ripped down the left field line by Jaden Strong, but it goes foul.
I think Heineman would have maybe gotten at least to 3 on that, if not given a signal to come home.
So Heineman still at 1 with 1 out. 1 on, top of the 5th, 1 in. This is a tie ball game, 3-all here between the Knox Redskins and the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. A battle for Stark County. Aldrich Harper deals the 0-1. Now they throw down to first, and they get the out for out number 2 as Heineman was overzealous there. Wow. He almost was trying to take 2.
Yeah.
But by the time he turned around to get back to first, Trey McGowan was able to get it down there to the first baseman.
A pair of good plays by McGowan to get these 2 outs in this inning.
And Damian Frazier makes the tag. So next offering was the 1-1 from Aldrich Harper. Misses low, making the count 2-1 here. A lot of baseball is happening here in this inning. The 2-1 from Aldrich Harper to Jaden Strong. Up top, ball called. Makes it 3-1 now.
Jaden Strong walked his last time up. So might get that again here.
Harper deals the 3-1, a chopper right to Quentin Frazier. He's going to throw over to first and getting the out right to the first baseman. Damian Frazier had to stretch out.
He was almost doing the splits over there.
But he makes it happen as that's out number 3. We have a tie ball game here in the top of the 5th as we'll be back for the bottom. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
Mitch Calabi along with sports analyst Paul Dunn here back at Blue Jay Baseball Field. As the Redskins were able to bring the tying run across, it's 3-all here as we go to the bottom of the 5th. So glad you could join us on this beautiful Tuesday. A great Tuesday, May afternoon here.
Please don't say great Monday. We've already had that.
So Peter Walsmith getting right to work, and he's going to deal to number 26 of the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, A.J. Bow. As we also want to give a big-time shout-out to the public address announcer here at Blue Jay Baseball Field, Lauren Thompson, doing a fantastic job up here.
And the scoreboard keeper, too.
And the scoreboard keeper as well. So double duty.
I know about that one.
As the next pitch from Peter Walsmith misses, evening the count at 1-1 here.
Oh, good hit.
Now the next pitch is a line drive right to the shortstop.
Nice
Raymond
play.
Boyd, who throws over to Nolan Short for out number 1. And that retires number 26, A.J. Bow.
That looked like a hit coming for him, and great play by the shortstop to stop that from happening.
So 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 5th, and this is Nate Faldinsky.
Oh.
And a pitch goes right at his head. He had to dip out of the way on that one.
I'll give him a pass on the wear it comment. You don't want to take one to the head.
That does not sound like much fun there, as he had to almost limbo out of the way.
His teammates may not agree with me, but I would say I'll give him a pass on that.
So Faldinsky chokes up on the bat. Here's the 1-0. Takes it for a called strike as Walsmith still on the mound for the Redskins. Holding the fort down.
Now up to 58 pitches.
Next pitch, a called strike. Makes the count 1-2 here to Nate Faldinsky, the left fielder, number 9 hitter. Swung on and fouled off down the left field line. Keeps the count at 1-2 here. Walsmith deals the 1-2.
Actually, let's see what happens on this.
Popped up, and it'll be played by the shortstop, Raymond Boyd, for out number 2.
He was, until then, he was actually hit by a pitch on his first at-bat.
We thank the Stark County Co-op, your local agricultural cooperative that offers an array of service and support, including grain, agronomy, seed, fuel, and LP petroleum. Call 574-867-2411 to contact the Stark County Co-op. Back to the top of the batting order for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, we see Aldrich Harper Stepping into the box, and Peter Walsmith deals. First pitch swung on and popped up high, and it will be played by the third baseman of Knox, Logan Taylor, and that's the bottom of the fifth. We'll be back for the top of the sixth. You're listening to WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, we've been serving family farms for over 130 years. We've seen our customers succeed in good times, pull through in tough times, and we've learned some lessons along the way. So we appreciate the customers we have today by finding the solutions they'll be looking for tomorrow. Are you ready to talk about your farm operation? Stop by a branch or visit us online at ffbt.com. First Farmers Bank and Trust. Equal Opportunity Lender. Member FDIC.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by 5 Star. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and remind you to shop local. That's 5 Star in the Knox Mall. Big time shout out to Rick Grab at 5 Star. We appreciate him and his support toward continuing the tradition here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Mitch Columby along with sports analyst Paul Dunn on this beautiful May afternoon. 74 degrees and sunny, clear skies. 3-3 here as we go to the top of the sixth. This game's rolling right along, Paul.
Yeah, and well, it looked like for a while North Judson was just going to be in control of this game the entire time, and now Knox all of a sudden is just not going away, and we have a tie game all of a sudden.
This is exactly what we wanted in this Stark County rivalry, as we have a tie ball game here late in the game.
As a fan of probably either of these two teams, if a blowout is not what you get, this kind of game is probably the one you'd want. And for anyone who's here that's not or listening that's not a North Judson or Knox fan, that's probably what you want from this game too.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and, we said it just a few moments ago and a couple innings ago, just because the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays are the outright HNAC conference champions, that doesn't mean they don't want to show up to play this game.
No.
The Knox Redskins are on the schedule. You better believe this game was circled before they thought they were going to be HNAC champions anyway.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So the first pitch offers a breaking ball from Aldrich Carper to number 5, who just stepped into the batter's box for the Knox Redskins, Logan Taylor.
He's 0 for 2. He has struck out both times up to the plate today.
Next pitch from Aldrich Carper hits the dirt and skips over the glove of Trey McGowan. So that makes the count 1-1 here, as Aldrich Carper relieved Tyler Barnhart in the last inning. Correct?
Yes. Yeah, last inning.
1-1 from Harper, back to him from number 5, Logan Taylor, and Aldrich Harper's going to pick it up in his glove and throw it very easily to the first baseman of North Judson-San Pierre, Damian Frazier, to get out number 1. And now stepping back into the batter's box for his third appearance of the afternoon is Peter Walsmith. We mentioned it before, Walsmith, a .365 batting average on the season.
He's hit into a line drive, and he also singled today. So 1 for 2.
First offering from Aldrich Harper finds the zone. A nice little breaking ball there. It looked ball up top, and then it just dropped into the zone at the last second. What a play.
Those are the pitches that you just don't know what you're supposed to do with it. That's another one like that.
Another one low and away in the dirt. Swung on and missed by Peter Walsmith. He didn't know that was going to be a breaking ball.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that was crazy.
So Aldrich Harper toying with him now here.
You going to throw that same pitch again? You going to mix it up?
0-2 from Harper sees Walsmith, a chopper right back to him, and that's out number 2 as he throws over to his first baseman on the play, Damian Frazier, for out number 2.
Harper is just the do-it-all man in this inning for the Blue Jays.
Well, that's just the type of athlete this cat is, He's been that kind of guy all season long. We talked about him as, head coach Kent Cheeseman of the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays boys basketball team said it best. Aldrich Harper's the guy that can come off the bench and just provide a spark. And I think that's what he's doing here today on the baseball diamond. He comes in, he's going to relieve Tyler Barnhart, and now he's going to work, and he's doing exactly what his MO is. This is what he does.
And I think Coach Lambert of the football team would agree with that statement too.
Swung on and missed by number 6, who's in the batter's box, Rowan Jordan. That makes the count 1-1 here. Harper deals another breaking ball that just drops in there. It looks beautiful. My goodness. Oh, it's fun when you see pitches like that. The batters just don't know what to do.
And the high school level, too. That's just so much fun to see those.
The 1-2 from Harper sees a popped up high by number 6, Rowan Jordan, and it will be caught as you see Aldrich Harper. He's just walking.
He knew it right away. He was walking off the field.
As that's the top of the 6th, and Harper just does what he does. As we're going to take a break with him and come back for the bottom of the 6th. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort. Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Back at Blue Jay Baseball Field, it's a tie ball game between the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays and the Knox Redskins. The heated rivalry that goes back before most of us were even born, and it is showing itself to be true. 3-3, we go to the bottom of the 6th, and we're going to see Quentin Frazier step into the batter's box for, I believe, his 3rd plate appearance of the afternoon.
Yep, he is 2 for 2. He's singled both times up today.
So Frazier's been able to get on base as he takes the first pitch from Peter Walsmith, who's still on the mound. Ball 1 up top and ball 2 right away. Quentin Frazier, head coach Rabe Frazier said it to me off the air. He said, as many years as Rabe's been coaching, Quentin Frazier is by far the best hitter that he's ever seen. Here at North Judson-San Pierre. As there's a rip right down the middle, as I say it, Quentin Frazier's going to get a single and get on base. And, boy, he can make it happen. What a great cut by Quentin Frazier.
And another one of those that went right back at Walsmith, and he wasn't no part of that.
He hits with such vigor as Quentin Frazier he stands in with such confidence. He knows exactly what he wants to do. We had a chance to talk to him. Of course, he was our Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week just a few weeks ago, where he had an outstanding performance. And I asked him, I said, where does your heart lie? And he said, man, it's always been baseball, as Walsmith checks Quentin Frazier at first, but sliding in safe is Frazier. And Quentin said, for the longest time, baseball was my heart. But, boy, the way the football team had been the last couple of years, he said baseball became his sport. Or football became his sport. But he said the love for baseball is still there and as strong as ever. He just said, there's something about the camaraderie of that football team, which you can't blame him, sectional and regional champions.
Twice in a row.
Exactly. And there, Quentin takes 2. It's a chopper right to the second baseman, and sliding in safe is Quentin. They throw him to
play.
First. Oh, man, they call them both out.
Yeah, they got him at second.
Wow. Unbelievable. So Caleb Gender hits a line drive or a ground ball right to the shortstop, Raymond Boyd, who tags two, throws over to first to get the double play. What a sweet one that was, as Nolan Short was there at first to make sure that catch happened. So that's the second out for the Redskins here in the bottom of the sixth. And then the next pitch from Peter Walsmith, because he gets to work right away so fast, to Troy Trippenfeldis is a called strike, and he's going right away again. Missed it that time, evening the count at 1-1. Walsmith is getting in the zone. This is what we were talking about. Once he gets comfortable, he really just continues to come at you. As here's the 1-1, swung on and missed up top for strike number 2. This is what Walsmith likes to be in right here. Next pitch popped up high over our heads and into foul territory. Keeps the count, at 1-2. Tie ball game here, 3-3. As this is senior night here at North Judson-San Pierre High School. They honored all the seniors and their families here this evening, right before the first pitch. As the next pitch, a beautiful breaking ball from Peter Walsmith, and he rallies the troops to get out number 3 as we're going to take a break and come back for the top of the 7th. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
Hey folks, Auto Park Fort LaPorte has got some news for you. We now have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in LaPorte County. So if you're in the market, come and check us out, because right now is the best time to trade in your current vehicle. Not interested in purchasing a vehicle? That's okay. We'll buy yours even if you don't buy ours. Not currently in the market, but your car needs serviced? Come check out our newly renovated service department and let them take care of all your service needs. And remember, we're not just an auto dealer, we're an auto park.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Wanting something more sporty? Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Top of the 7th here at Blue Jay Baseball Field. Tie ball game for this Stark County rivalry between the Knox Redskins and the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays baseball clubs. I'm Mitch Columbi, so glad to be here for you as Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI will always be there. We are with our good friend, sports analyst Paul Dunn. And Paul, you had an interesting stat you wanted to bring up real quick.
So I'm looking at my little score sheet here. North Judson's went 1-2-3 in the 4th, 5th, and 6th inning, 3 up, 3 down. So Walsmith is really starting to get it together.
They got those 3 runs in the, I believe, the first inning. If it
2 in the first, 1 in the third.
1 in the third, and since that time, Peter Walsmith has had good command. As now we see for the Blue Jays, Aldrich Harper, the senior, step back onto the mound on senior night against his heated rivals, the Knox Redskins. We see number 7 in the batter's box, Kane Weber.
He's 0 for 2.
His third appearance of the afternoon. The 0-1 from Aldrich Harper. Breaking ball up top and outside. But, man, did it break.
Yeah, that broke a lot.
Whew. So, evens the count at 1-1 here. It's a tie ball game. Harper deals. Next pitch misses outside for ball 2.
2-1 now. Oh, right into the dirt.
So that makes it 3-1 now for Aldrich Harper. So nice patience here from the catcher, number 7, Kane Weber, the cleanup hitter. Yes, the cleanup hitter, the number 4 slot.
Fifth batter.
Or the 5th batter, excuse me. Thank you. I got my lineup all mixed up today. As the next pitch from Harper's a ball up top, and that's going to walk Kane Weber as he's going to take first. And now we see Nolan Short for his third appearance of the afternoon.
Ground out today, and that represents the leading run right there for the Redskins on first now.
So a runner on with nobody out. Top of the 7th here, and Harper checks his runner at first. Now he's going to deal. Bunt shown. Short makes the bunt happen. Right back to Harper. He throws over to first, and they get the out. So Nolan Short is retired, but that advances number 7, Kane Weber, to 2. And now the Redskins have the go-ahead run in scoring position, Paul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a little bit of confusion between Harper and the third baseman. That's Troy Trippenfels out there. They didn't know who was supposed to field that one. But they got the one, so
now we're going to see Rocco Venice, who got a single, I believe, a single RBI.
Yep, single.
An RBI single, excuse me, in his last plate appearance. He swings on the next pitch that's low in the dirt and away from Trey McGowan, and this advances Kane Weber to 3. So now the go-ahead run is only 90 feet away.
Yep.
And Aldrich Harper having a chat with Trey McGowan.
Yeah,
letting him know what he wants to see.
These the passed balls are what's really hurting the Blue Jays here.
0-1 from Aldrich Harper to Rocco Venice. Bunt shown again, and it goes foul. They're trying to get this go-ahead run home.
Can you blame them?
I cannot at all. Not in this rivalry matchup.
No, you got to get that. You're going to do anything you can to get that runner home. You only have one out.
Well, and then you also got to think about it. The Redskins don't want to get swept by the Blue Jays.
Oh, no.
They don't want to lose all 3 games to them. They at least want to get one here. So 0-2 the count to Rocco Venice from Aldrich Harper. Swung on, chopper to third. Here comes the go-ahead run, and getting to first safely is Rocco Venice.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Kane Weber brings the go-ahead run across for the Knox Redskins. We'll want to remember that
Yeah,
play.
That's a play to remember right there.
As Rocco Venice gets an RBI single yet again today, he is showing up and swinging the bat well for the Redskins, as now we are going to see Raymond Boyd step into the batter's box, and I believe he got on base his last plate appearance.
Yeah, single last time up.
So Boyd now with 1 on and 1 out. The Redskins take the lead. It's 4-3 here in this Stark County rivalry. Aldrich Harper throws over to first to keep an eye on Rocco, but not in time. And Rocco is safe. Oh, now Rocco's taken 2.
I think we have a balk. It's probably a balk call on Harper.
So that advances Rocco to 2 and puts him in scoring position for the Redskins. First pitch to Raymond Boyd from Aldrich Harper, misses for a ball.
So you can't there's a few things that the pitcher cannot do on when he's on the mound. Otherwise, you're going to get a balk, and with a runner on base, that advances the runner.
The 1-0 from Harper, swung on, popped up high by Raymond Boyd, back to left field, and the left fielder is going to make a play on it. That is left fielder for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, Nate Faldinsky, as he was able to make the catch for out number 2 here in the top of the 7th. But the Redskins have still been able to bring 1 run across, and they've got another run in scoring position, as we see now the number 9 hitter, Isaiah Heineman.
Heineman is 0 for 2, fly out, and then he reached on error last time up.
So an opportunity for Heineman to try and bring Rocco Venice home. First offering, a chopper right to the shortstop, Quentin Frazier. He's going to throw over to first, and he's going to get it for out number 3. So the Blue Jays only allow 1 run, but it is the go-ahead run, and they are going to have to try and tie it or take the lead in the bottom of the 7th as we're going to take a break. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Howard's Marathon in Winnemac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winnemac. Call
Well, now we go to the bottom of the 7th, where we're going to see the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays try to tie this ball game up to go to extra innings or to win it all right here in the bottom of the 7th. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Paul Dunn, as we remind you, Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI will always be here. Well, Paul, it's turned out to be quite the game. You knew exactly what it would be, and it is being that what you wanted.
Yeah, this is exactly what any fan of baseball would want, is a good game going into the bottom of the 7th.
And now we're going to see number 32 for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, Damian Frazier, the number 5 hitter, first baseman, step into the batter's box as he's going to get things going for the Blue Jays here in this one.
He is 0 for 2 today.
An opportunity to turn that around as Wall Smith has had a heck of a game on the mound. Started off a little rocky, but boy, did he finish off strong here, and he's hoping to get his Redskins a big-time W against his heated rival, the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, as the first pitch is cut on and foul-tipped by Damian Frazier, making the count 0-1 here.
So in this inning, we'll see the 5, 6, 7 batters, Frazier, McGowan, and Benson at the least.
The 0-1 from Peter Wallsmith. Ball up top, outside, evens the count at 1-1 here.
And there's another thing to talk about with the Redskins. The Wallsmith, I only have him for 72 pitches in this game. About 10 an inning.
That's very, very efficient. As the next pitch is inside. As he threw well over 100 pitches last Thursday against the Warriors, he's having a more efficient game today. Next pitch, chopper right through the center, gets through the shortstop and second base, and Damian Frazier is going to start this inning off strong for the Blue Jays, getting on base.
That's what you want. That's what you got to do. If you're the Blue Jays, you had to get that guy on. You got to get something to get some momentum. And now Trey McGowan's going to come up here. He is 0 for 2 today.
So Trey McGowan, an opportunity for him to turn things around today as we see Peter Wallsmith walking out into the infield. He did this against the Winamac Warriors. We talked about it on the Saturday Sports Line with head coach Kevin Hannon. He said he'd never seen him do that up to that point against the Warriors, and now here he is doing it again. He said he wasn't sure if this is how he's maybe getting himself psyched up for the next at-bat or what Wallsmith is going through. Main thing Coach Hannon said he wants to make sure is Wallsmith isn't getting in his own head.
Yeah.
And there was a time there right before the last out against Winamac last Thursday where Kevin Hannon said he just walked out there, put his arm around Peter and said, hey, man, you're just 1 out away. Let's get this game and go home. And that's exactly what Wallsmith was able to do as he checks the runner at first, Damian Frazier. They tag, but no, Frazier slides in safe. As now the first offering to Trey McGowan from Peter Wallsmith. The runner takes 2. There goes Frazier. He's going to slide in, and he's safe. So Kane Weber throws to 2, which it was the cutoff man, shortstop Raymond Boyd, trying to make the tag, but it falls out of his glove, and sliding in safe is Damian Frazier. And now the tying run is at second base in scoring position for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. Wallsmith deals the 0-1 to Trey McGowan, low and in the dirt, and Kane Weber picks it up nicely, staying in front of it there. That evens the count in 1-1 here as we are in the bottom of the 7th. The Blue Jays need to tie this to go to extra innings, or if they get 2 runs, they will win the game.
I think they just prefer to win it now. Oh, that's going to tie the game.
Big-time chopper, and that's not a chopper, excuse me. It hits the right center field, and that's going to bring Damian Frazier home.
Oh, he's going to go for 3.
And now he's going for 3. Trey McGowan is going to slide in for a triple.
That's a triple, and that is going to be the winning run is now at third base.
So Trey McGowan was due. He was 0 for 2. He makes it count as he gets an RBI triple.
Unreal. And no outs either.
And now here comes head coach Kevin Hannon to chat with Peter Wallsmith. We'll see what they do here. What a swing.
That was a big-time hit for Trey McGowan.
Right center field all the way back to the fence. And Trey McGowan turned on the Jets and got all the way to 3.
Wow.
Remember that play.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and write that one down too.
Wow. And this is the type of atmosphere we expect out of these two teams, no matter what sport it is. The competitive itch just goes to another level when these two teams face off against each other. And it is proving itself to be, so far, in my opinion, the best baseball game we've covered this season. This is just intense. Back and forth all the way here.
Now, here's an interesting decision. If you're Benson, you have no outs. Would you bunt and try to kind of squeeze run Trey McGowan home?
Those are questions above my pay grade.
Yeah, those are questions above mine too.
The 0-1 from Peter Walsmith to Brock Benson. Misses in the dirt.
That was a game-saving block right there by Weber.
Kane Weber knew it too. He had to really get out of the way and make sure he could catch that pitch. As here's the 1-1 from Walsmith. Misses lower outside corner for 2-1. Now the go-ahead run to win the ball game is 90 feet away for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, as this game is in the final moments here. Big time hit,
game.
And that's going to be a walk-off RBI single for Brock Benson, and they sweep the Knox Redskins. This season, 3 games this year, and the Blue Jays have the bragging rights in this cross-county battle. Nobody misses. What a way to end it for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. Wow. What a big-time moment for Brock Benson to bring the go-ahead run home. We will definitely remember that play, as we're going to take a break and come back for the Collins Insurance postgame show. Hey, you're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
Well, we saw a walk-off RBI single as Brock Benson brought the go-ahead run home across as the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays sweep the Knox Redskins in 2023. And they are the outright Hoosier North Athletic Conference champions. We already knew that coming into today, so it was all about bragging rights. As I'm Mitch Columbi, along with sports analyst Paul Dunn. You got to cross this one off the list, Paul.
And what a game to see, too, for this.
Oh, man, and there were so many plays that happened there in the top of the 7th for the Knox Redskins. You know, we saw Rocco Venice able to get on base to bring an RBI across to take the go-ahead, to bring the go-ahead run across, making it 4-3. And then the bottom of the 7th, what do you say? I mean, the Blue Jays were able to bring the tying run across, and then right there at the end, Brock Benson swings and makes it happen against the ace on the mound for the Knox Redskins, Peter Walsmith, who really did a very good job. It was a little rough there to start the game, but he really took command and was able to keep the batters at bay of North Judson-San Pierre, so to speak, there midway through the game.
4th, 5th, and 6th innings. He only gave up one hit, and that runner was picked up on a double play.
Well, it's just unbelievable that what happened there at the end. I mean, you really got to have nerves of steel to step into the batter's box, to know what's on the line, and to know that the go-ahead run is 90 feet across. And Brock Benson, who you said was 0-2, 0-2 up to that point, his third plate appearance, what a moment for him to show up.
Yeah, and here's the thing. All of those batters that batted in the bottom of the 7th for the Blue Jays were 0-2 going into that. They were all 0-2. Damian Frazier, Trey McGowan, and Brock Benson were all 0-2.
The 5, 6, and 7 hitters where we normally saw great production out of the 1, 2, 3, and 4 hitters of the Blue Jays, the 5, 6, and 7 guys were the ones that were able to make something happen for a big-time win over their cross-county rival. And we have with us head coach of the Knox Redskins, Kevin Hannon, who was able to come up and talk to us. Coach, appreciate your time. I know it didn't go the way you'd wanted it to this afternoon. Kind of I don't know what you would say there at the end. We thought there at the top of the 7th when Rocco Venice was able to bring that go-ahead run across to get that RBI single. I told Paul, I said, write that play down. That's definitely a nominated play for play of the game. I mean, you guys had such great moments this afternoon. It just didn't end up your way. Your thoughts?
No, my thoughts are they hit the ball to beat us. I mean, that's all I told the kids. We clawed our way back in the game. Got even, got the lead, and they strung some hits together and executed and beat us. We didn't hand it to them by any means.
No, not at all.
That's why I love this game.
Well, and then Walsmith, other than the early going, he was just trying to get settled in a little bit. But boy, after that point, what was it? What was the innings you said? The 4, 5, and 6 innings?
4th, 5th, and 6th innings. North Judson went 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And he really commanded very well there on the mound. It just ended up there at the last second there in the bottom of the 7th. Things just kind of got away, and the Blue Jays had their way.
Absolutely, and you give their kids credit. I mean, you have to execute. Big at bats, you got to have clutch hits, and they came up, Trey and the kid behind him, I don't know the kid's name that got the game winner.
Brock Benson.
Trey and Benson both came up with clutch hits, and, good for them. I mean, that's awesome. They're the conference champs for a reason.
Well, and that's the thing we were talking about. Even though it was they were already the outright conference champs, you better believe, just like you said on the Saturday Sports Line, they had this game circled. They had yesterday's and today's game circled before they were ever considered HNAC champions. And that's this kind of rivalry, what it means. Yep. I got to ask, what was the handshake line like? What head coach Ray Frazier said?
It's good. They're good. There's no bad blood between dugouts here. There's nope. Everything's professional.
Just a little. Hey, I got you this time.
Yeah. No, none of that. Rabe's a good guy. He's gonna do good things.
Well, Coach, let's talk about the rest of the way. You've got several games here on the schedule that we see. Paul, tell them, what do we got here? I know you know.
At Bremen tomorrow, right?
Yep.
You were going to finish the game with Winnemac. That was postponed from Friday on Thursday, correct?
Correct.
At Valpo the next day?
Yep, Friday night we're at Valpo.
And then Plymouth on Monday to finish the season?
Monday.
So you've got
4 games in 4 days.
Yeah, most teams are setting up their rotation and getting ready with practices to get better at the things you aren't good at.
You don't really have that right now.
No, we don't have that luxury.
You're out there playing games.
We got to go. And I preach to the kids all year long that they need to take care of their little things. At home games, they can get out to the cage early and get their work done. But when you get 3 at-bats a night, maybe. Mm-hmm. In those 3 at-bats, most kids get 3 or 4 swings in 3 or 4 at-bats, I would say.
Right. Well, that's what happened tonight.
There you go. Each night, you get 3 or 4 swings. It's easy to get in a slump unless you're a kid that works when you have time to work. I mean, you just gotta get it in at this time of the year.
Well, now you've got this game out of the way. You can focus towards the end of the season and get things going for sectionals. What is your overall message to your boys, but what do you want to see happen as you go into the sectionals next week?
Well, I just think, and it continues to be a thing for us, our pitchers have been great. Mm-hmm. This North Judson team, 1 through 5, is as good as any lineup as we faced. And both nights, our pitchers have held them. Last night we held them to 3. Tonight, I think they ended with 5. They've done a great job. We just need to do a better job consistently of getting those good at bats and hitting in hitters counts instead of we don't get good swings in hitters counts. And I don't know if a week's long enough to get that message across because it hasn't worked for 2 months, so we'll see.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you coming up the dangerous stairs there. It means a lot to come chat with us here.
No, I'm still young and spry. I can
Yeah,
get
you
up
are.
there.
Hey, and honestly, we were talking about that nice little snag you had down there at the third base line.
That was an easy one. Most of them that come my way, I get out of the way anymore.
No, you snagged that. You look like you still got it, Coach.
Just lucky the third baseman didn't truck me as he was coming over to make a backhand play.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you coming to talk to us. Sorry it didn't go your way tonight, but we'll be keeping an eye on you the rest of the way this season, as well as sectionals into next week.
All right, appreciate you guys.
All right, that's head coach Kevin Hannon of the Knox Redskins. As we appreciate every chance we get to talk with him. Is so fun. We had a chance to talk to him on the Saturday Sports Line this past weekend. Like he said, he didn't need to say anything to his boys. They were ready to play today, and they showed that. They went all the way to the distance. It just came down to the bottom of the 7th where the Blue Jays' Brock Benson was able to bring across the go-ahead run. Well, Paul, we're going to take a break and come back for the Stark County Co-op play of the game. This is the Collins Insurance postgame show, and you are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is proud to be our area's newest sales representatives for Pioneer Hybrid Seed. This is Andy Awald. Pioneer offers top-of-the-line genetics, a complete portfolio including alfalfa and wheat seed, and cutting-edge seed traits and technologies. Combined with exceptional financing options, Pioneer provides the total package, one that we are proud to be able to offer our customers. If you are currently working with a Pioneer sales representative, you have made a good choice. If you aren't, let Farm Fertilizers and Seeds show you how Pioneer can work on your farm. Call us today at 867-2441 to answer any of your questions.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op play of the game.
Well, we were talking off the air here, Paul and I, and it's come down to a couple of plays. I think we're going to have to do a co-Stark County Co-op, Stark County Co-op play of the game. You like that, Paul?
Yeah, can we trademark that? No, the two plays came back-to-back, both in the bottom of the 7th. Trey McGowan's RBI triple that scored Damian Frazier, and then Brock Benson's single that scored Trey McGowan that won the game for the Blue Jays. Those have to be our plays of the game. It was because McGowan got to 3 off his triple and scored the tying run, and
Without that, you wouldn't have had a Brock Benson to be able to bring him across.
It was so close. I think we have to give them both it.
I agree with you. So our Stark County Stark County Co-op plays of the game go to Trey McGowan and then Brock Benson bringing across the go-ahead run. We are going to take a break and come back for the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. And this is the Collins Insurance postgame show. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch.
It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson-San Pierre High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owner serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Well, it's a co-type of night, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah, we're torn between 2 players for player of the game as well. First one, we give it to Brock Benson on that single that scored the game-winning run. The other one may not be as obvious, and that I would give that to Aldrich Harper, the senior pitcher who came in when Tyler Barnhart may have had a little bit of struggles and was able to pitch three innings of relief and only giving up 1 run and 1 hit.
Well, and we have with us head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. Is we're going to give our Stark County our Ashley Derrickson 5-star players of the game. We're going to do co-players of the game. We're going to go with senior Aldrich Harper for stepping on the mound and providing a big-time win for you guys, but also that Brock Benson RBI single at the end, the walk-off RBI single. Coach Ray Frazier here with us. Coach, how happy are you about this win?
Oh, I'm ecstatic. Like I said before the game, like I told you, these guys, they never quit. You know what I mean? They never quit. When you think they're down, they always find a way. And Brock struggled a little bit today, but that's a big hit. That'll make you forget all the struggles, that one right there.
And that was another.
Same way with Damien with the big leadoff, and then McGowan with the triple in the gap.
Yeah, they were.
All three guys were kind of struggling tonight in the middle of that lineup, and then they stepped up, when we needed it.
Well, and we talked in the pregame. I know last night was just a big time accomplishment. You mentioned that you don't know the last time North Judson-San Pierre was able to win the conference outright.
Right.
For that to happen last night, and then you come into tonight taking on your heated rival in the Knox Redskins. You've been able to sweep them this season. I mean, this season just looks like it's a big-time, big season for you guys.
It does. It seems like everything is kind of falling into place, and that's the way baseball is sometimes. Tonight was a big chore. Wall Smith's very, very good. He's as good as we've seen all year, and he's a great pitcher for Knox, and Knox has got a good ball club. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's exciting to get this one. Like you said, coming off of last night's win, maybe you're down a little bit, the pressure's kind of gone, but it's still Knox and Judson. You know what I mean? So you got to remind them that. Yeah. You don't need much reminding, but as you can see McGowan's reaction on that triple, he was happy. He was a happy man.
It reminded me of football.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you tell our listeners, Paul, where the Blue Jays are heading next, and we'll ask Coach here what he's gearing up for the rest of the way. Who do they have next?
Well, they have Culver Academies tomorrow night. Back here.
Yep, we play Culver Academy here tomorrow.
At North White Saturday?
Yep, a doubleheader with North White on Saturday, and we're trying to get a game scheduled for the Monday after if we can to get one more. We're short 2 games.
Oh, okay.
But we'd like to get one in 2 days before we play on Wednesday in the sectional,
Yeah.
So then here you are, latter portion of the season, right where you want to be.
Yep.
What is something that you have got that you want to tell your boys, we want to enter into sectionals next week on a high note?
Just the same frame of mind, just to never give up. Like I said, baseball, sometimes you think you're out, and then it just turns, and you just got to keep chipping away. I'd like to say Tyler Barnhart pitched it really good.
He did.
That's a quality start. Pitcher's job is to keep you in the ballgame, and he kept us in the ballgame. And then Aldrich came in and, of course, pitched really good the last 2 innings.
And you subbed in David Rassa, which I didn't even know played baseball. Of course, I know he's the track star athlete.
Yep. He came to me first of the year and said, hey, I used to play baseball. I haven't played since freshman year, and I do track, but if we have both, I'm going to do track. And I said, David, I'd be happy to have you around. I knew he was a quality kid, and and he's a really good player. I don't know. David Rassa would have been a really good player if he would have. He's a really good player now. He's really fast, and you can tell by his mannerisms that he knows how to play the game, and he's helped us. He started at second base for us last night, and then I was very comfortable bringing Aldrich in because Aldrich's a great center fielder, but putting David out there, we don't lose too much.
Well, I was sitting there thinking, between David Rassa, Quentin Frazier, and then Aldrich Harper, that's 3 Tyler Roth WKVI athletes of the week this season, or this year, I should say. Aldrich Harper got it in football, David Rassa in the fall for cross country, and then Quentin just a couple weeks ago in baseball. I mean, you got the athletes, Coach.
Oh, yeah. No, we do. We have great athletes here. Of course, like you say, Brock Benson's only a sophomore, and what a great football player he is.
He is. His time's coming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Real quick.
Maybe a little quicker than we anticipated.
Real quick. We do have some great athletes. We do. McGowan, same way. He's a great football player. He's only a sophomore, and We do.
Kind
of blessed.
Well, you're heading into the best part of the year, Coach. I wish you well, and we'll be keeping an eye on you, and we look forward to seeing you next week take on Winamac for the first game of sectionals.
All right. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you guys.
That's head coach Ray Frazier here of the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays Baseball Club. Why don't we go over our Ashley Derrickson 5-star or our co-Ashley Derrickson 5-star players of the game one more time real quick just to refresh. We had Aldrich Harper, the senior, on senior night. Stepped in for Tyler Barnhart, was able to pitch the rest of the way to get that big-time W. And then, of course, Brock Benson with that go-ahead RBI single, the walk-off.
The walk-off RBI single.
What a way to finish our most exciting game of the season so far, as we were so happy to be here for you. Hey, KVB Sports is back in action this coming Thursday night as the Winamac Lady Warriors Softball Club hosts the Culver Lady Cavaliers. Myself, along with special guest sports analyst Nathan Origer, will be going live at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 p.m. Central, right here on 99.3 FM and streaming throughout the world on WKVI.com. We also remind you to join us each weekend on the Saturday Sports Line. That's the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We always have several of our area head coaches on hand as we go live at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and streaming online at WKVI.com. Hey, if you missed the Saturday Sports Line, don't worry. We remind you of the Saturday Sports Line replay every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Also, follow us on social media, on Facebook at Sports to the Max, on Instagram at WKVI Sports, and on Twitter at KVB Sports for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. Final word from you tonight, Paul.
What a game. What a game that we had here.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
Was it everything you thought it would be?
Yeah, easily. Easily.
Well, now you can cross it off the list. Our final in this one was 5-3. The North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays.
5-4.
5-4. Thank you. Our final in this one is 5-4 as the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays prevail over their heated rival, the Knox Redskins, on senior night and sweep the Redskins all 3 times this season. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School Sports. For our sports analyst, Paul Dunn, our in-game announcer, John Thompson, I am Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School Baseball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver Portside Marina, Nepco Crane and Equipment Services, specializing in mobile crane service, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, Ancilla College, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Collins Insurance, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5-Star. We thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports.